Cardio. Do I have everything? Set up. I not have any music on? Option. Yeah. What do I need the music going? We're still a little bit early. So unfortunately, I'm a little bit under the weather, but it had been a while since we've done an FTL run, so I figured we should give it a go. And tonight we will be doing the Slug A. So what's sort of unique about Slug A is, aside from that you have Slug Crew, you also have this anti-bio beam. It doesn't do any damage to ships, but it deals 60 damage to crew, so you can get crew kills with it, and crew kills come with bonus scrap. We also got a breach bomb and dual laser. So what's unique about slugs is you can see how they light up adjacent rooms as they move. That's why the ship doesn't come with sensors. They also can detect life forms on enemy ships, regardless if you're in a nebula. So that's makes mind control always a particularly popular option with slug ships. Also, slugs themselves cannot be mind controlled. It's why they are favored to be pilots during any run, as piloting is the most, important position on the ship. Also, we start with level 2 doors, which is pretty nice. And slug repair gel, so automatically hull breaches sort of repair themselves. This is this is something we will most likely, yeah, I guess, sell early on just to get some scrap. Biobeam is pretty good early few sectors and with the crew kills you get extra scrap from the early jumps is nice, but late game it becomes trickier to get crew kills using the beam. Clone bays, med bays become much more commonplace. They start having more and more crew. It's tricky to actually hit enemies with the beam because you have to hit the square directly. Thank you for the host meds, always appreciated. So that's a quick rundown. Let's See if there's any trolley map layout things. Oh, okay, so I want to get down to this area too much. All right, so let's take the first jump and begin. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Reject the offer. Too bad, you will regret this decision. Okay, they have 3 crew, got a mantis, an NG, and a human. And what looks to be... okay, 2 heavy lasers. That's pretty dangerous. So I want to at least get one of the weapons offline, and their weapons will fire first. Heavy lasers do 2 damage, 1 power each, and take about 9 seconds to fire. As we only have 1 shield, we could take substantial damage from this vessel. Okay, and they hit us in the weapons. So let's repair that, and hopefully the dual laser will at least take one of those weapons offline. Right. So the shield can take the other one. We'll get both repairing. Yeah, that NG is going to do repairs pretty quick. Oh, we have a fire over there. That's nice. Alright, because we have fire and the weapons are down, we're actually going to try and auto-beam them, or bio-beam them. They don't have a med bay. Now, it acts just like a normal beam, so we'll have to first get their shields down, or at least tied up with our weapons. Alright, the Mantis is down. Hopefully we don't pay for our greed here. And the NG's gone. So if I recall correctly, the human's already taken 60 points of damage. Next bio beam will take him down. Or possibly he's also taking damage from the fire as well as other projectiles. Let's wait for him to get to a room. The double dodge. Okay. Fortunately, their weapons are no longer timed out correctly, so we should be safe. And there we go. The crew dead, we're able to take the fuel out of storage and also take all the scrap we can manage. 20 scrap, 5 fuel. That's great first jump. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's intervene and defend the outpost. Hopefully get double rewards. We don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move into a gauge. So pretty much the same thing as before, where we try and take down their weapon system, and then their crew. We got 3 humans. Again, our weapons got hit. Their weapons down, we're now safe. Alright. We'll now switch over to the beam again. Oh, don't help him fix it. Oh. Alright, one crew down. And the second. Alright, with the crew dead, we quickly salvage what we can, get 23 scrap from that. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for help. We get another 17 scrap. 60 scrap, 2 jumps in. Okay, this is hard mode. So let's already get that second shield then. Let's see, so none of these are restored to sell our gel at. Stress, and then I'll come over here. Okay, we'll check out this jump, then the distress, because we won't be able to hit the point up at the top and then make our way across. Debris from battle scattered around the system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover there's a functioning weapon among them. Oh, a heavy laser Mark 1. Nice. 1 power, 2 damage. You can actually use that over the breach bomb and save on missiles. Very cool. So let's actually, we can buy a power now. So we can have our shields fully up at all times, and then just keep moving the oxygen around when we need to. You find the source of a distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and threatens to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. If we had a rock crew member, this could be safe, but we don't. So we're going to try and dock and rescue the survivors. We'll take damage, possibly, but we also can get crew with no risks to us actually losing crew members. Pull alongside the station and cut through the hole. You are able to rescue a few survivors, but many more were lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, and you offload the rest at a nearby station. Nice. So we'll go ahead and put him on weapons then. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free. We just got a crew member. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Ooh, so they got an ion weapon. But they only have 2 crew. So the tricky thing about this is if we do damage to, say, like the weapons, the crew would move. And it might negate our beam directly hitting them. But we're still absolutely taking the weapon system down first. Or not. Okay, all 3 hit. Okay. Oh, that is a rock pilot. So we've dealt him 120 health, but he starts at 150. Okay. Alright, let's turn the oxygen back on. Alright, dual laser back online. It appears the slaves did not survive the fight. You find their burnt bodies in the hold, but before you strip the ship, you hear faint noises in the walls. You break off a latch, and a slave falls out of a hidden compartment, coughing. Once recomposed, the slave offers to join your crew. 2 fuel, a drone part, 19 scrap, and an NG. Okay. So we've already picked up 2 crew, which is amazing. We got an NG who has a ton of blue options. We'll put them on shields. The ship starts with level 2 doors, so we have control for boarding. This is a start to a very nice run. It's going to be all the much sadder when it eventually flames out and horrible, horrible things befall upon the crew. Let's see, 35 scrap to get another weapon online. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5 jumps here. 6, 7. I'm going to get in as many jumps as possible every sector. See, soon after arriving at the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Let's see. So that's a basic laser and then a burst. So that's 3 projectiles. They can hurt us. So we'll start with the heavy laser and dual laser to take down the weapons. So we'll switch back to the bio beam then. Oh, I misclicked. But I've already desynced their weapons. Right, they send you a message. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. So 9 scraps, 8 missiles, and 2 drone parts. Yeah, I'll take it for 8 missiles. There's an option in the, where there's an event where you can actually sell off missiles to get a scrap. And 8 missiles is, they're what, 3 scrap each? Normally you get maybe 2 of an item, so I will actually take this offer. $35 scrap ship. So now I'll go ahead and actually upgrade power to the weapons. And the situation permitting, we could actually get the bio beam going early on, since it takes longer time to get its weapon lock. To hopefully make for quicker fights. Oh, but that's a rocket. And they're trying to get away. Alright, let's not bio beam then. We can put the breach online, get back to our 2 shields, and power up all of our engines. See if we can hit piling. Okay, evasion's down. And now their weapon's down. Ooh! They actually had level 2 piloting. That's unfortunate. Okay. See, they moved away from the piloting. If they work on engines, we have a chance to beam. They should have taken some damage. The pilot is definitely already taking some damage from the projectiles, so hopefully he's weak enough that we can quickly take them out. That's 2 crew down. Oh, but they brought up the missile. And that's an Artemis, which means it deals 2 damage. Alright, so the ship breaks apart, and you are relieved to know you are still 1 step ahead of the fleet. 18 scrap, 3 fuel. Nothing at this jump. How do these connect? So I want to do 1, 2, then 3. I don't think I can get 4. So it moves here after 1 jump, here after 2. 3rd jump here, and then 4th would be really close. So we'll take these 2. Oh, that crosses over. So we'll take this jump to see if any of these, so we can see all the points over here, if they're a store, to sell off the repair gel. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to patrol around a large range sensor station. Yeah, we'll attack it to get some scrap. That's 2 beam drones, so they can't hurt our ship at all. So might as well start with the piloting. You access the recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with the details of the surrounding area. And 9 scrap. Well, there's our store. 1, 2, 3 jumps then. Sounds like a plan. The captain of the ship claims he can provide service as long as you've got the scrap. Let's fight that ship. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenaries in battle. What kind of weapon system do you have? Okay, so we got a heavy and a laser, which means they can't hurt our 2 shields. We'll switch off the dual laser and go heavy beam anti. So the heavy beam will hit their shields and get absorbed, and then the bio beam will go through the crew. That way we don't risk accidentally dunking the ship before we've killed off the crew. We'll see if we can train up a little evasion. Alright. And then there was one. Now, it is actually worth noting that enemy crew are never trained. So even if, you know, like you think killing the pilot and it gets replaced by somebody who had another job will lower the evasion, it doesn't. Now, with no more life signs remaining on the ship, you strip it of useful materials, 1 few tool missiles, and 21 scrap. We can bring the oxygen back online. Alright, let's check out this store. Bolton, see, shield charge booster, Bolton shield bypass, battery charger, burst 2 heavy ion, and a small bomb. Well, well, well. We're going to sell the slug repair gel, get 30 scrap for that. Gets us to 78. Really want that burst 2. There's no reason to leave here without it. So I think we sell the bio beam. As I stated, I don't particularly care for it in the late game. It becomes trickier to use. Well, the rest of these weapons will have really good function. Let's sell that for 25 scrap. Buy the burst laser 2. The small bomb is actually a really good weapon. It's a teleporting bomb, so it gets through their shields. It's particularly useful for boarding strategy, so you can, you know, bypass through their shields and take out if they have a clone bay or a med bay. Heavy ion is awful. It's probably one of the worst weapons in the game. Well, not probably. It is definitely one of the worst weapons in the game. Don't know if it's the worst, but it's down there. Its slow time and one projectile for 2 ion damage is just abysmal. While the Burst Laser Mark II is the best weapon in the game. Let's set that there. Let's go ahead and buy one more power bar. So right now we have a dual laser, burst laser, and heavy laser all online. That is 6 projectiles. Representing 7 damage in Sector 1, plus we already have the 2 shields. That's ridiculous. I arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. No, you stumble across a rebel ship distributing supplies to local civilian colonies. It's probably nothing military grade, but every little bit helps. Oh, we will attack the rebels. They got hacking and a beam and another beam, so as long if they hack our shields, then we're in trouble. But anything else, we should be okay. Okay, so they hacked our weapons, which makes the fight slow, but we're not in danger of dying. Okay, so let's target the shields, the hacking, and we'll wait till the shields are down, and heavy the piloting. And we got a breach in the piloting. With the rebel ship destroyed, you take time to collect what little scrap remains. They had already made their delivery to the civilians. We will steal the civilian supplies. Nice, got 9 more scrap. And building construction materials. Oh well, scrap is scrap. 20 scrap. Alright, let's go to the next sector. Abandoned versus rock controlled. Early abandon isn't bad, but I don't see a reason to go to it. Let's just play it safe. We already have a really strong start. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. Cube freighters pass by, but they refuse all communication. Must not want to sully their reputation by talking with foreigners. Rude. Rockship flies past your windows and you recognize outcast decorations on the hull. They must be pirates. Okay, we got 2 rock, heavy, and a beam weapon. So 2 shields, we're totally safe. Again, if we wanted to, we could just sit here and farm up. And train all the crew. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, 1 drone, and 17 scrap. Oh, there's a store. So about the only thing I'd even be interested in buying at the store would be long-range scanners, which is 30 scrap. I think that's a poor reason to jump to the store. We're good on all the other supplies, we're fine on hull. And there's no guarantee there'd even be long-range scanners there. No one bothers your ship as you float among numerous space stations and mining platforms. The rocks certainly run efficient operations. As a naturally warlike species with few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the Rock people have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships and they promptly live up to the type. Alright, we got 2 heavy lasers and order. Let's go ahead and fight him. Alright, don't want him to get away. Don't really need a fighting Engie. Alright, 15 scrap. We'll heal everyone up. So we're going to go ahead and level up engines and buy the bar for it. Alright, now we can get up to 25 dodge when we need to. Motley collection of cruise ships are stationed around a beacon. They look like they're resorted to the pirate life. Defensive maneuvers. Alright, so we got a burst 2 and a basic laser, so 4 projectiles. They can hurt us. And they did. Oh, I haven't even assigned these guys their stations yet. Whoops. Let's lock them in position then. Prevent that in the future. Suppose we can bring back the oxygen since their weapon system is down. And we get 16 scrap. So that doesn't connect to anything. You recognize the ship of a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Attack the slaver scum. Heavy and pike beam. Pike beam doesn't have piercing, so this is a safe fight. We'll just take down his defenses then. This is nice. Almost a casual run. Ah, we surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyways. Ooh, it's huts. That's a Zoltan, and Zoltans are normally 60 scrap in a store. I will gladly accept this. Alright, huts we'll put in shields. NG, I guess we'll go ahead and put indoors. I mean, he's already indoors, but we're going to have him man the doors. Or NG the doors. Yeah. The Zoltans are allies of the NG. They initiate energy their innate energy can power ship systems. So their weakness is that they only have 70 health, and when they die, they actually explode, dealing 15 damage to all the enemies in a room. But they provide us a power bar. You see this yellow here? A fun thing you can actually do with Zoltans is if you put 2 Zoltans in the shield room, your shields can never get completely ion down. Also, since we didn't have a Zoltan on a ship, this provides us with even more blue options. And we can just put that extra power we now have into engines. A burnt out hull of a rock mine layer drifts by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into ship hulls before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. Attempt evasive maneuvers. The ship's turning circle provides 2 wide and the mine bites down into the hull. You can hear it now, chewing through the armor. Send someone out there to defuse it. Your crew member dons a spacesuit next to the airlock. When they open the mine housing, though, they panic. The red wire or the blue? Red or blue, red or blue. You open your eyes and everything is still where it was the moment ago. You did it. 13 scrap. For that event, it doesn't matter which wire you pick. It's a 50-50 chance either of them are right or wrong. Ooh, an asteroid field. Exit jump surrounded by drift and rocks. Before long, a blast is detected by your shield. That was no asteroid. More pirates. Haha, our oxygen's already down. And it's on fire. Okay. Like the dodge. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap materials. 16 scrap. Okay. Two. 4. A sun. With their high resistance to heat, alloy rocks often settle very close to stars. Alright, so we got some borders. And they're by the airlock. Oh, but not that third one. Okay, so let's put the human in there to help fight the guy in the doors. We'll move the 2 slugs to the med bay for now. We'll just move everybody out and drain the O2. Oh, they went the wrong way. They're going into the engines. Alright, we will let them in. Go ahead and turn on the O2. Send the NG to fix that. I definitely hear a fire. Let's suss that out. Oh! Wow, that was a quad fire? That is super not cool. Okay. Here's my pilot. You'll get back on piloting because we need that charged. But we will send everybody else to try and put that fire out. No, really, go to the piloting. Thanks. Okay, we'll close the doors. I'm going to send him about to make sure there's not another fire. Okay. That was totally my pilot. Oh well. And now we can jump. Rockship flies past your windows and you recognize outcast decorations on the hull. They must be pirates. I don't know, maybe they just like sick paint jobs. Oh, we got a buffer. That's cool. Ship explodes, we get 12 scrap. You arrive in the sector and you're greeted by a science vessel waiting at the beacon. They hail you. You find ourselves low on fuel. We have a proposition. Well, we're only at 13 fuel. We don't have anything to use drone parts on right now, and we're sitting on 9, so I'm going to reject that offer. One moment. Sorry about that. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Your sensors have picked up our we don't even have sensors. Anyways, your lack of sensors have picked up the refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else is trying to avoid notice. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a slug ship jumps into the system. It was hunting the refugee ship for sport, and now they've found you instead. And you got a beam and a little ion weapon. Okay. My weapon system down. And now their O2 system is down. This is a poorly designed ship, the Slug vessel here. You notice that there's actually no doors into engines or the O2. Because he ran away, I'm going to assume there's a fire there. So now we're just going to wait for them to die from asphyxiation, so we get bonus scrap. Fire just spread to the shields. Anytime now. Of course, actually, we're helping them when you think about it. Because there's no O2, those fires won't burn for much longer. So the O2's down, and the pilot had already taken some fire damage. The Slug ship is now empty of life forms. Provides easy salvage. 20 scrap, and will contact the refugee ship. The refugee ship claims the Slugs have been hounding them since they left their homeworld. As a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatch the enemy ship, they offer you what supplies they can spare. Nice. Alright, to the next sector. We have Zoltan Homeworlds and Rock Control. I feel really comfortable about going to Zoltan Homeworlds. Oh man, if we get Zoltan Shield in this sector, this run is going to be ridiculous. Six. Without active sensors, you have no option but to look out the viewport and apprehension. It's eerily quiet. Oh, actually, I was thinking about upgrading piloting to see if this was an ion storm, but since there's a store right here, we'll check that out first. Zoltans are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop. Why not take a look? They got some beams, they got mind control, sensors, drone control with the defense drone, my favorite kind. Some more crew, weapon pre-igniter, and an automated reloader. Wow. I could buy a weapon pre-igniter. That seems like a bad idea, though. Alright, since we have Slug Crew, we really don't need the sensors. I'm not worried about getting those. Mind control will help us with offense and boarding, but drone control gives us something to fight missiles with, as well as hacking. So I'm actually, I'm going to buy the drone control here. Let's see. We're going to be short on a little bit of power, but hopefully we can get that in the next couple jumps. Let's get some fuel. And away we go. Alright, let's see. Jump into a calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout ship jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. Is that double missiles? Okay, I was thinking maybe we would save on drone parts, but no. And 2 shields. Okay. That is a very serious ship you have there, sir. No, what kind of stinks is you notice that the missiles fired at different time intervals, so that means one is Elanius, the first one, which only deals 1 damage, and the other one does 2. So our defense drone will shoot down, hopefully shoot down the first one, but will most likely not be geared up to shoot down the second. Okay, so we have a breach now, which means breaches and automated ships stop repairs. Wow, that was some serious dodges. So that was 7 projectiles, they dodged 5. Okay. The ship explodes, and we got 23 scrap from that. Our power bars are now 25. Okay. Oh, it's almost tempting to go back for hull repair, but I think we'll be okay. The Zoltan ship is waiting at this beacon. They request your identification, but radiation from the sun and the system is disrupting communications. They take your silence for aggression and move into attack. Oh, it's just a miscommunication, man. And we got an ion and a beam weapon. Don't need a defense drone up for this fight then. Ship explodes and we get 20 scrap from that. Okay, do I want to buy... I mean, I'm tempted, of course, to buy power. But, and of course, that's what I said, but now I'm thinking about it. It doesn't make sense to buy power for the defense drone if we're not using it. We just gotta hope our 2 shields is going to hold for the most part. Honestly, we can just cipher power from our weapon systems. It's already pretty gross. So I'm just going to hold on to that scrap for the time being. Despite their precaution, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across the sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves into attack. Okay, they got double ion weapons and a pike beam. That could be dangerous. Oh, triple ions and a pike beam. When I said could, I meant definitely dangerous. Okay, well, we got 2 of them down. That was some serious dodging you have going on over there. Okay, well, the damaging weapon's at least down now. Level 1 piloting. Gee, the day is yours. Show us your honor by allowing us to leave with 10 scrap. What? No. 10 scrap is not nearly enough. I'm kind of curious to starting the engines, because I wonder what level they have. Oh, they had 4 engines. Okay. Ship explodes and we get 22 scrap. And that's a pulsar. You arrive at the infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. It looks like you'll have a fight. So they got a heavy and fairly nasty looking rocket. we absolutely will get the defense drone up to deal with the rocket. So Pulsar will fire off this ion blast that first hits any up shields and then will attack other systems randomly. They are incredibly dangerous. Alright, we got the weapon system down. So they took out our shields. And looks like our piloting, so we would have absolutely no dodge right now, and are completely vulnerable to attack if the weapon system was up. And they lost their shields and piloting as well. So they are also vulnerable. Let's see. They offer you some of their cargo if you let them live. 13 scrap in a defense drone Mark II. We will accept this offer of your surrender. Wow. So if I can get that up online, this could be disgusting defensively. Oh, I should have transferred power over and got our engines up. That's okay. I'm just gonna have to wait out these ion hits, because I don't want to jump into a nasty fight. Like, jumping into an asteroid field with no shields would be a bad time. Their ship blew up anyways. A message broadcasting from a nearby planet announces the presence of the ancient Zoltan Monastery. Available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but still too bad you don't have time to visit. Aww. Okay, that's a dead jump. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortions due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. We shall participate in their study. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You hear the Zoltans yell at the distance, "We're being held hostage!" Intruders on board. Okay, so this is a bit of a situation, because they already are going to have intruders on board our ship. They have a teleporter, so more can come. And they have a clone bay. But it looks like it's only one more crew, so let's see how many board our ship. We got 2 humans. Okay. I can't vent them currently using the airlock. Got an iron and heavy weapons, so let's have the weapons guy go over and fighting. Oh, dude. Alien spiders are no joke. And welcome, Adam. Right, where are the other guys land? Oh, in piloting. Okay, that's rude. Let's move everyone in and create as many unfair fights as possible. Okay, so we got the 2 on. Let's take down their weapon system first. Alright, so we have some crew who are hurt. Jones. Fill them up in the med bay then. Weapon system is down, so we don't have to worry about dodge. Alright, so the NG back there. You're fairly well healed, so we'll move him back in for that fight. Okay, dodge 5 of 7 projectiles. Good for you. Don't even have a guy on engines. What a champ. Let's try that again. Alright, at least we got one in. You're really gonna teleport on our ship? You're a madman. We take part of their ship and contact the research station. Get 24 scrap. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passersby. Please take this hull repair drone. What is even going on with this run? So just to catch up, we have a free hull repair drone. We picked up a defense drone two jumps ago as part of a negotiation. We found a free heavy laser 1. The first store had a burst laser 2, and we had enough scrap to actually afford to buy that. This is just silly at this point. Yep, still hard mode. Okay, just making sure. Alright, well I guess we should at least, we can move the hull over to where the defense is, since there's a chance we might need it. Right, it could actually be useful. Okay. Any funny jumps here I have to worry about? No, so let's do... There are some mineral-rich asteroids here. The Zoltans have left idle, but you've none of the necessary equipment to mine them. Aww. Let's check out the distress then. Asteroid field. The jump interrupts the Zoltan security ship as it follows the Mantis pirate into an asteroid field. They message you, your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere. Interfere to save the Mantis, or interfere and help the Zoltan ship. I guess since we're in an asteroid field, Zoltan ship shouldn't be too bad, so let's save the Mantis. And by not too bad, I mean you have 2 flak 1s. Why? Why do you have 2 flak 1s? I'm actually thinking if I want to get up the defense drone to shoot down another projectile. Because that is 7 projectiles that are going to be coming at the ship. Or if it's just better to have the dodge up. Oh, please take down at least 1 flak. Or take down both, okay. And incoming storm of scrap. Okay, 2 damage. Only to doors, I can absolutely live with that. Mantis is so grateful that they only take 3/4 of the loot, leave the rest for you. How civilized. That was a pretty weak reward. Heal up the NG. Okay, so can take this jump. Maybe we'll be able to take this one before the exit as well. A ship refueling station stationed at the beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Buy 3 fuel for 6 scrap. 6 for 12 or 1 fuel. We have 13. That's pretty good. But I'll go ahead and buy 3 for 6 just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we will be able to get to this jump. Is it too early to get a 3rd shield? I really can't even power it right now. If I did that, I could. Normally you want a 3rd shield by at least Sector 4, and we're only in the 3rd one. So I'll go ahead and get the points even if I can't power it. At least it gives us buffer against damage to the shields. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Attack the slaver scum. Okay, so that's 2 bursts. So that's 4 projectiles, 3 shields, 24 dodge. Hopefully we have enough. Well, let's talk about the weapon system. Oh, that feeling when they dodge enough of yours to sneak one in. Alright, why don't you go ahead and heal up? I appear to be trying to get away. I don't think so. Alright, we surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us all, we'll die anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and take the Mantis. Not that it has a lot of blue options, but it will absolutely help us deal with borders. And I'm okay with that. I can't really do anything. I guess we'll just let him chill in the med bay. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Small station. Yeah, let's repair 10 hull for 20 scrap. Alright, so let's... Unfortunately didn't get the Zoltan shield. But now we have the Slug Nebula. Let's go check that out then. Nebula is home to the telepathic slugs. They sell their own slime for Kratos scrap, but they more prefer to just take it. Does this actually cross over up top? It doesn't. Are you kidding me? So, every single one of these jumps is dead? What an atrocious map layout. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? That's the only point that even crosses over. Not cool. Let's see, we arrived at the beacon, we were relieved it's open space. I'm not relieved, I wanted scrap. believe. Do you see the sensors blink back after the jump? No ships detected. See, I was feeling good about myself. Bad things happen in FTL when you feel good. The slugs here use a tactic you hoped you'd never see. They use remote hacking satellites to sabotage your oxygen production system, and then charge fire weapons. They're going to suffocate you. Okay. I'm guessing that's a firebomb then. And 3 shields. I think I'll actually start by trying to take their shields down. Okay, got one down. And the firebomb missed. Firebomb in the O2. Alright, let's get you 2 guys working on that. Make sure to put it out. Not in time. Alright, the slug ship breaks apart. It says return to normal. You collect what you can. We get 22 scrap. Turn the O2 back on. Fill them up in the med bay. Not enough scrap to afford a power bar, but that's okay. Since we're in an WL, I'm actually going to buy piloting now. You know, I was gonna like get some more energy or power bars, but there's a good chance we'll run into an ion storm, and there's an event with level 2 piloting. You get a free item. I don't want to miss out on that. There are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy than a slug with his back to the wall. A faltering ship armed with fire weapons uses remote hacking to try and disable your door system. They're going to burn you out. They really seem to like fire. So that's 2 fire beams and a burst 2. Okay. Alright, and now we're safe from their weapon system. I didn't time that well. So I'm going to wait and see if I can actually suffocate them now that their O2 is down and they can't get to the oxygen on that ship. As long as the burst weapon isn't up, we're not in danger of taking any damage from them. Oh. Come on, breathe in that nothingness. Oh, don't get that up. Okay, so that's 3 projectiles. 2 hit the shields, 1 hits them, and they don't take any hull damage. Alright. There we go. With the crew dead, we quickly shut off the hacking module, our systems return to normal, and we get 37 scrap. As a reward to my crew, I will turn back on the oxygen. There is a store. Okay. Gonna buy that much needed power bar. Okay, so Slug vessel you encounter here is obviously made a big score and looking to test its new armaments. They picked the wrong ship to attack. Yeah, they did. Okay, we got an ion weapon and a fairly nasty looking missile there, so we can put up a defense drone for the missile. And that's an ion Mark II. That can actually take down our shields and then start hitting our systems for ion damage. Alright, so at least we got that offline now. Yeah, the missile did go down. That's 3 power, so that's definitely an ion Mark II. You've vested us. Will you accept what's in our stores in exchange for our lives? I will not. Can't trust you, Slugs, to give me a decent deal. Oh, the weapons is down and their crew guy's dead. Let's see, 5 projectiles. How many do I need to hit to turn off the oxygen? Alright, so we'll suffocate out this one as well. Exciting, exciting FTL times waiting. But I do so love my bonus scrap rewards. Okay, at least I got weapons trained. Five more evasions for the other 2. All right. If he wasn't a slug, I'd almost feel bad. Sitting in a room, waiting for the inevitable. No more life signs, we get 38 scrap. Yeah, let me check out how my power distribution goes. We'd get another one. Madness being able to fully power everything. Alright, we got intruders on board. They have a rocket as well as a burst. So we'll get the defense drone up. And they've hacked our medbay. Alright, let's get everyone in on those borders. So the 3 shields should eat the burst 2, and then the defense drone will hopefully take care of the missile. Because we don't have a meta bay, we're going to actually switch the crew in this fight. Let's do that. In case the missile got through and like struck the weapons room, that'd be a bad time. Alright, and both their weapons are down. Sounds like a breach in the shield rooms. Slug ship breaks apart. Our system comes back to normal. We get 41 scrap. So let's heal everyone that needs it in the med bay. Okay, so let's see, we've been using 2 power for the defense drone. Two power here. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to buy another power bar before I hit the store. 2. Okay, so we'll hit this jump. Hopefully we make this one before the store. Up, down, and then the exit and back around. So since we have 2 jumps before the store, I'll go ahead and buy 1 more power bar. Black Market's weapon trader spins tales of danger of the nebula before pushing his wares. We will attack the ship. Okay, that's a lot of beam weapons, anti-drone, burst 1. So actually, I believe we're safe in this fight. Yeah. So I guess we'll start with their shields. Down their evasion. The enemy ship appears to be powering its FTL to escape. Oh, that's a breach. Let's see, they're offering me 3 fuel and 13 scrap. That is not enough. 2, 1, and 22. That's better. Oh, what a trap store that is. Alright, don't need hull repair right now. We'll probably come across a couple events that'll fix it for us anyways, so I don't normally go up to full repair. We're going to ignore that station. Was that my store? Oh no, my store got eaten. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. As now we're down into single-digit fuel. Still paranoid, but for once it's unfounded. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage. Yeah, let's prepare and chase them. You get disorientated in the nebula, you lose your bearings completely and take some time to get back to the beacon. It's likely the fleet has time to advance, so they double the jump and we get no fight. That is unfortunate. Go to the exit then. So when the FTL is charged, we can jump to the next sector. Current locations, rebel fleet prepared. The nebula in this sector, so it's not as effective. It's hiding. I don't think it's really worth the dive for one jump. Particularly since we're low on fuel. Let's just go to the next sector. Rock controlled or slug controlled nebula? Let's go rock controlled this time. Bummer, we didn't get the Zoltan ship event and that homeworld, nor the slug one, which would have had some really nice rewards. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. We should tread carefully here. We got a distress. Or two. Definitely check that out, but we are now running low on fuel. You're looking near a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spreading virulently. They're setting up a quarantine to contain it, but the riot has broken out. Now let's send the engine in to calm the infected. No fear of catching the disease. The engine crew member goes in, gets us 3 fuel, very nice, as well as 20 scrap, okay. We are still flying. No one bothers your ship as you float among numerous space stations and mining platforms. Starting to get a lot of empty jumps. I mean, I know that nebulas have more empty jumps than normal sectors, but really would like some scrap here. One moment, please. Let's see. Okay, so we are absolutely going to fight that ship. Mercenaries are worse than the rebels. Absolutely. So that looks to be a heavy 2 and a fairly sizable missile. So we only need 2 shields for the laser weapons, and one, the drone will hopefully take care of the missile for us. But we'll still, of course, target the weapons because the defense drone sometimes doesn't hit what it's supposed to hit. Has one job, likes to fail. I'm always concerned the longer it takes to charge, like the more damage this thing could do to my ship if it hits. Good job, drone. 3 fuel, 8 missiles, and 19 scrap. I know I'm low on fuel, but no, we're not going to accept surrender. Because I already have 44 missiles. Alright, we still got the 3 fuel, but 40 scrap to go along with it. Alright, we're at 127 scrap. Let's see, I have... Alright, I can always sell the defense drone if there's something amazing at the store, so let's go ahead and pump up the engines one more time. Still sitting at 72. I can see that jump from there anyways. Asteroid field. Captain of the rock freighter lost in the asteroid field hails you. Our coordinates led us here, but only death greets us. What must be, must be. Death to all. You power up the battle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here. Alright, well, we can fully power shields because they don't have a missile weapon. Soften up those shields a little bit. 3 fuel and 17 scrap. That's... nope, no surrender. Alright, we got a piloting and engines train. 32 scrap, 1 fuel. Okay. And there's a store. Alright, let's try to not get eaten this time by the fleet pursuit. I have 104 scrap, I think. Let's see, defense drones are 65, so it'll sell for half of that, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's get in 1, 2, we can do at least 3 more jumps before we can, or 2 more jumps before we hit the store. And if it has cloaking, then I wouldn't mind diving for a couple extra jumps. If not in this sector, then in future ones. Plus there might be a store down at the bottom anyways. Receive a message meant to degrade you as aliens. You half expect an attack, but it seems to have come from a small civilian shuttle. That's cool. Just broadcasting insults in the middle of nowhere. Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Let's send in one team and investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost. They're regrettably out of supplies, but are eager to tell you of another secret base. They give you the coordinates. Let's add a quest marker to our map. Ooh, right after the store? Alright, let's check out this store then. Didn't get any additional scrap before we jumped here, but that's okay. What do you have? Well, you got fuel. I'll give you that. Appreciated. So you don't need the crew. I'm curious if let's see, so I get 35 scrap now for the defense drone. Ooh. Is there any other upgrades I'd actually want with the hull repair? I could get the breach online, right? Let's see. Ship. 50. It's 80 scrap. We can get the breach online to start making use of those missiles. Yeah, I'm not really committed to doing that right now, though. I mean, honestly, I can just... like, as far as ship improvements go, pretty well set for the sector, and then, I mean, I can just sell it at whatever store I come across if the time comes. Mantis ship here is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorier display if they had the internal organs, but the message is clear enough. Hunter of a very specialized kind. We will attack them. No species deserves a mantis hunter on their back. Time to make the galaxy a little bit safer. Engage. Okay, well, let's get that defense drone up to deal with the missile. And, ooh, they got double mantis. Okie dokie. Prepare to face mantis NG combo. Let's heal up in that med bay then. Let's see, 82 health. They send the NG back in, or the mantis in there to slow the beating. Would appreciate if you shot that down. Nice. Alright, the weapon system's down. We can just heal everybody up now. Alright, let's deal with those borders now. Ship explodes and we get 40 scrap. You're kind of getting dumped there, human. One, two, three, four, maybe? Just waiting for everyone to heal up before we go on. Check out this quest. You find the planet at the indicated coordinates. Your initial scans show the planet to be barren, devoid of life, but you get a prompt reply with broadcasting on Federation frequencies. Hello! So nice to see friends. We'll bring up some supplies. Combat Drone Mark 1. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Let's see. What are the chances that the combat drone is more useful than the hull repair? I don't think it really matters, but never know. At least it gives us another offensive weapon, so and things like Zoltan shields or just enemy vessels might as well make use of the power we have. You intercept chatter from an approaching rock ship. Weapons moving into engage. Arm the tubes. There's no talking to these guys. Alright, you guys got 2 shields. Got a little missile you hiding down there? It is. I think that's a heavy 2 and a flak 1. Wow, they got in that damage. Okay. Let's see, so that's 5 projectiles, 3. Alright, fair enough. Oh, and that means that system's down for the incoming rocket. Ah, okay. Okay, we got that dodged. I can live with that then. Sir, please stop dodging my shots. That's rude. You know what? Let's fix... Get it up in time? Oh, we got there. Super appreciate taking those weapons down. Nice. Thank you. Six fuel, 17 scrap. We will not accept that surrender. Gonna have to do more with negotiating for your lives there. 33 scrap. One, two, three. Let's... I think we can make all 3 of these jumps then. Let's do that. Got 200 scrap burning a hole in my pocket. Sensors, crew teleport, a clone bay, a flak 1. And some more drones. Alright, first we need fuel. I absolutely want that flak. Okay, so if the flak goes online, we have the dual lasers. Ship. Let's see. So 80 scrap gets us that weapon online. We're rocking 8 projectiles. Let's see. Do I keep the heavy laser or do I sell the breach or the reverse? Keep the breach and sell the heavy laser. Crew damage, breach hull, normal damage. It will do 1 system damage. I think we'll just stick with the heavy laser. Sell the breach. Now we're going to be diving at this point, right? 1, 2, and then the dive. I'm definitely going to want to have to upgrade, or definitely upgrade engines before that. Which we can do right. Gonna do. Did I buy all the fuel already? Okay, I have. Okay, buy fuel. Engines in the power. We're diving, we're going to deal with an ASB system. It can be pretty nasty. Six, 7, 8. So we could potentially get up to 9 projectiles, which is going to make the combat 1 pretty irrelevant. Okay, sell that now. Do the whole repair up here if we need it. Go ahead and burn the drone part. Wait, how much is repairs? Okay, repairs cost 3. Hull repair does a guaranteed 3 to 5 hull fix. So actually buying a drone part would be cheaper to use the hull at this point than buying actual repairs. Got the full 5. Okay. A loud thud resounds through the ship after jump completion. You just shunted a rock fighter and he's already preparing to fire. Alright. You do you, Rock. Oh, it's weird having to retime all my weapons now. Two missiles and 17 scrap. Yeah, that's definitely not enough. You know, every time I get, like, the rock hull, I don't resist the amount of damage that these guys seem to. 38 scrap and 2 fuel. Nice. Alright, we did make it to this jump. A curious sight greets you at this beacon. A disabled rock freighter drifts in space while 2 mantis craft battle it out, presumably over who deserved the spoils. Wait, then attack the surviving mantis. Let's use the hull repair drone. I'm actually not familiar with this event. While the 2 mantis fight, you approach the rock ship and use the drone to fix their ship. Once the breaches are fixed, the life support flickers back on. In a matter of moments, they are already in pursuit of one of the mantis ships. Meanwhile, the second mantis turns towards us. Okay. Get a lovely defense drone for that missile. Why don't you say hello to the boarders? Maximize dodge. Okay, we'll move you guys to the med bay and open up the outside doors. As always, we appreciate it when you fight in the med bay. In the time it took you to eliminate the mantis ship, the rock must have repaired their FTL drive and jumped away. You picked the bones of both mantis vessels for 31 scrap. Alright, and we have 91 scrap. Okay, so that is enough to buy another engine. Which we're going to do in preparation for this dive. And diving we shall go. Found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Alright, we got a defense for the missile. Power up the engines to max. We want to try, hopefully get out of here before the ASBs fire on our ship. Oh, those are pretty good dodges. Okay, they teleported away. Try again, see if we can take down the weapon system. Boarded again. Come on. Alright, we're gonna jump away. The only reward for that is a single fuel. Let's go to the Zoltan controlled. Alright, let's clear out these pesky borders. Okay, who needs healing? In there. Hey, Squega, thank you for the host, sir. Do appreciate it. Well, that's another ugly layout. Okay, so those 4 jumps are dead. Got 2 possible diving opportunities. Okay, everyone's healed up. Make sure my doors are closed. Let's see, we jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Okay. So we got defense drone 2, a defense drone 1, some ion weapon shenanigans, and a halberd beam. Okay. So, let's see. So the defense drones can definitely... one of them can shoot down the flak. So that's 2 projectiles they can shoot down. 3 more absorbed by the shields, plus some dodge. This could be a pretty long fight. Get around to lurk. Oh, well, thank you, Squega. Lurkers always appreciated. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. I guess I also hope Meds has been having a wonderful day. Not sure if those are mutually exclusive. Alright, we got 1 damage there. Oh, they're gonna repair stuff so fast. Nice. Okay, that round went a lot better. Only have 1 NG fixing it. I can respect that. I appreciate it. Oh, just shoot the drone in the face. That works too. Shoot the other drone in the face. All right. 2 missiles, 44 scrap. Ooh, got a distress over here. Alright, so probably looking to get that other weapon online now. 3 shields and defense drones, pretty nasty. Alright, you got 3 shields and a missile. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Let's put up that defense drone. Charge 4 laser. The Mantis and Edgy fighting in there. I don't want you guys dying. Go heal up. It'll take them a while to get through the level 2 doors before they do anything. Or not. That's cool. Alright, let's send in more bodies. Oh, that was close. I'll go ahead and put you on shields. So because I had the Zoltan in the room and he walked out with all my power allocated, it decided to depower my drone, and I didn't notice that. Luckily, we don't pay for that with any hull damage. Let's fight those guys in the weapons room now. Or in the doors. Let's see. Yeah, you run away. Sure everything's powered this time. Alright, we got 47 scrap from that fight. Let's see. Actually, I want to get this other weapon online if we can. Don't tell me I don't have enough power. Let's see, we jump in time to witness the Zoltan ship's FTL drive overload. In their final moments, they implore you not to get involved, but it's too late. Their attacker is already upon you. Okay, that's only 2 shields. I assume we have some ridiculous amount of defense drones. Is that an ion border? Let's hopefully shoot that down with our defense drone. Let's see, so they got a beam weapon, which isn't bad, but they have this, the Vulcan. Or you can miss, that's cool. And land on our piloting so we can't dodge. Less cool. Okay. Actually, I want the oxygen on so the breach doesn't bring too much O2 while those guys are fighting in there. now the weapon system can't hurt us. Alright, let's take out this guy. I'll worry about my piloting later. We do have level 2 piloting. Okay, yeah, you're trying to escape. It's, you don't want to do that. Stick around. Alright, fire the flak into the center of the ship, even to eat as much shields as possible. Oh, don't get away. 19 scrap. We already got the piloting down with some more projectiles on the way, so I don't fear them getting away, so let's not accept that surrender. We get 39 scrap for our trouble. Alright. Why don't you, like, fix that breach? That'd be great. Appreciate it. We're back on that O2. Ooh, there's a store. Not exactly sure what I'd want at a store. Well, no, actually, I know exactly what I want at a store. I want mind control. While hacking is considered better than mind control, I'm using up drones already. And with slugs, since we can always see into the ships regardless of what happens to our sensors, mind control would be really nice. Have you encountered a refugee ship drifting in space? It's looked as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Let's hail them. They're relieved to hear you. They are running low on supplies and suggest a trade. So they were running low on fuel, but now they're willing to trade me 6 fuel for a drone part. Okay, I'll take that trade. Okay. Let's see. Still thinking about maybe being able to get this defense 2 online that's later in the game. So I'm going to take another jump before... Which jump do I want to take before that store? 1, 2... Definitely take 2 more before the store. So let's do... Oh, up here. So we'll at least take with this one first. You're surprised when a stationary Zoltan ship opens fire. It appears there are aggressive pugilists even among the enlightened. Alright, they got a missile there and a hull beam. It looks like an ion weapon as well as mind control. Let's get the defense up for that missile. Let's see, they mind controlled him. He's still at 70 HP, which is what he starts at with, so it's only level 1 mind control. Not too big of an issue. We'll just send in our Mantis here to distract him so he doesn't do damage to the shields. Okay. Right, and their weapon system is down. Now we did one to shields, and they had 3 still up. Nice having buffering the shields there. We'll just dunk them. And get 43 scrap. Oh, I had to turn on the med bay for them to actually heal. But that's enough to afford something at the store. 102 scrap. Oh, and there's mind control. And an automated preloader. So that's going to help us a lot in Phase 3 of the flagship fight. In Phases 1 and 2, we can mind control their pilot to drastically reduce their evasion. And then in Phase 3, we can counter their mind control with our own. And because we have slugs, we don't have to sink any additional scrap into sensors. But do I actually want to sell the defense drone? I keep thinking I'm going to, and then I keep not doing it. Because getting both of them online is hilarious fun. Because, I mean, a defense drone 3 acts pretty much just like another shield, except it can also shoot down missiles. And another shield is going to be 180 scrap plus 90 scrap in power. While, let's see, getting a level 3 in drones, 75, 85 is 95. So it's actually a lot cheaper. That's actually only 60 power and then 90 for that. Yeah, it's still cheaper though. So I'm actually should be inclined, instead of 4 shield, to get that defense drone online. Three, 4. Let's see. Zoltan Academy sits docked just outside the beacon parameter. They're happy to allow you the fruits of their labor and offer you something to take home with you. Reconstructive teleport. We don't have a teleport system, but thank you anyway. But, actually, I don't often see that, reconstructive teleport. Yeah, Crow gets fully healed by teleportation. It's a nice luxury item, particularly if you have a clone bay. So your crew, you don't have to, keep sending your crew outside the airlocks or into the airlocks to kill them off for full heals. Alright, we got an unmanned ship. Let's see, that's a burst 2 and a burst 3. 8 projectiles plus some sort of teleporting bomb. So mind control is worthless, as well as our defense drone. Alright, we heard the sound of a breach in the weapons room there, so they cannot repair it. So we don't have to worry about the weapons anymore. Aww. Alright, and we got 32 scrap from that. 17 now. Yeah, we did buy a power bar after we bought the mind control, so let's get that now. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by lightning. Oh, let's use that awesome piloting. Free hull missile and 22 scrap. 2 power, takes 17 seconds, deals 2 damage and 4 damage to a systemless room. That's not particularly great. But free is free. Let's see. Inside the nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On the surface, a huge monolith, visible at the distance even to the naked eye. Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. So there's good rewards for this event, but there's also the possibility that you could lose a crew member. I really don't see it being particularly worthwhile to risk a crew. I mean, we actually have some replacement crew right now, but I don't feel like we're behind or desperate. So we're just going to leave it there. Over here, so we can do the exit. I don't know if we'd actually be able to sneak in 3 jumps after the exit. But we'll at least go to the exit first and find out. So you arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can duck to the next sector. Oh, we can get crew. Let's see, we can hire a Zoltan crew member for 49 scrap. Or we can get an NG for 36. So right now our power bars are already costing us 30 scrap. So for an additional 19, we can get the Zoltan, who operates as a power bar. It's another body. And we can put him in the shield room. To limit ion damage. Okay, so we get the distress here. Probably hit that beacon, and then see maybe we can actually get a third one. Squeezing out a couple extra jumps in this sector. You find the source of a distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Oh, we haven't picked up a rock crew, so we're just gonna try and dock in and rescue survivors. Hey, we get a mantis, Jones. All right, Jones, you go over here, hang out with the other mantis. So now we're really positioned well of dealing with borders. We got 2 mantis as well as mind control. Level 2 doors. Good weapon system. I have to admit, Zoltan space is beautiful and a peaceful place. Indeed, however, rearranging the FTL and finishing your mission, or re-engaging your FTL and finishing your mission is priority right now, not sightseeing. No, don't get one to jump there. Let's see, do I have 44 scrap to spend on anything before we dive? Maybe I could get another power. I'll just get a buffer point in drones. And start working towards getting that other defense drone online. Alright, you found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. That's cool. Let's turn on the defense drone. Oh, 2 guys picking on an NG. That is disgraceful. We'll mind control their pilot to reduce their evasion. And take down their weapon system. Okay. Alright, it's actually hope. Oh, that's unfortunate. We took 3 damage there, but at least it didn't hit anything vital. That's actually the reason I moved. Oh, definitely go Energy Homeworld. The Mantis into the med bay because I didn't want the ASB to hit them and potentially kill them. You arrive in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times on these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. So let's go ahead and repair that breach then. And open up all the interior... could have opened the interior doors earlier to prevent the O2 loss from dealing damage. But we have a med bay, so it's not detrimental. Okay, but we are sitting at 5 fuel. But NG Homeworlds have 3 stores in them. If I take this jump, it's pretty likely we can see a store to buy some fuel. Let's check out this distress then. You arrive at a smoldering research station. The distress call unanswered. Attacked by pirates or mantis, most likely. And maybe someone left alive, or else something of value left on board. I'll risk it and board the station. Your away team reports a wounded NG and a functioning drone schematic. And then someone yells, the station reactor is overloading. Save the NG or save the schematic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we're already maxed out on crew. So I think if we save the drone schematic, that could potentially cost us a crew member. Let's just save ourselves and get 31 scrap for it. Alright, don't see the store, that's okay. Alright, that gives us a look at another 3 jumps. And we can go here. Small platform orbits nearby the beacon. It looks like a fueling station. Oh, let's dock with the refueling platform. The platform seems to be malfunctioning and could ignite at any moment. Quick dock and refuel. Give the station a wide berth carrier. Quickly dock and refuel. Nice. Okay, so we got the 5 fuel. A little bit surprised we didn't see a store, but that's okay. Now with the fuel, we'll get 10 when we leave the sector. Okay, and it's 75. Scrap to get that online. Okay. Let's see what's at this distress then. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of gigantic alien spiders. Leave them alone. Giant alien spiders are no joke. You can't risk fighting unknown aliens every backwater station we come across. We arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yes. Great. I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. We can't afford to pay another carrier, but they will surely tip you generously. Let's accept it. We get a quest marker on our map. I think with mind controls and slugs, we can actually get a really good... I don't want to say a really good reward. We get a decent reward. What they actually offer us for the 5 drone parts is not even what 5 drone parts are worth. So we receive a message from a nearby station. Federation cruiser jumping into rebel territory. Quite the bold move. 39 free scrap. Always appreciated. Alright, we can go store quest. And back down, up and around. Energy ship hails you. Energy upgrade necessary, travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrades. What do you got? I don't really need weapons anyways. More drones, cloaking, and hacking. Well, first I'm going to sell the hull missile and the reconstructive teleport. That gets us to 161 scrap. Yeah, so... Getting the Defense 2 drone online is no longer a thing because we're just going to buy cloaking, which will be much more effective. We'll just leave the other drone to deal with, let's see, hacking phase 1 and the boarding drone on 2. Keep the hull repair as well in case something bad happens, but we definitely can sell this now. And buy cloaking. Yep, I'm totally sure about that. Alright, let's see. How many more jumps do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we won't. That's a little bit short. And the power. The last fuel, just to be extra safe. I'm feeling very good about this run now. That's the kind of confidence that gets you killed. Okay, let's check out this quest then. You arrive at the location given to you by the merchant. You're supposed to deliver drone parts to a station here. Offering us 22 scrap for 5 drones. Mind control convinced him that he's being unfair. Remain silent but power up our weapons. Let's see. So 5 drone parts. Do I need them? It would drop down to 13. Gonna need at least 3 for the final phase. That should be enough. So yeah, let's go ahead and mind control you guys being unfair. Now 42 scrap. There we go. I will accept that offer. Sure, why not? Another defense drone. Okay. And 23 scrap. I'm totally okay with that. So we can actually power up 2 defense drones now. We just need 2 more power bars. Let's see, how many power bars do I have left available? So I can get another 4. But with cloaking, we honestly don't need maxed out engines. 4 bars with our crew plus cloaking is 100% dodge. So we have more than enough power when we need it. Two, 3. Jump 2, jump 3. It looks like we can make that. Find a rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Let's see, attempt to download the ship's status stores or scrap it for 26. Really don't need mapping for the sector, so I guess I'll just take the 28 free scrap then. Because I think there's actually a chance we just get the information without getting the fight in, and our jumps are already set for us, so I'll take guaranteed scrap. An anti-beam drone one and 23 scrap. Okay. We actually could use that on phase 3 of the flagship fight to quickly take down the Zoltan shield, since the beam won't miss against it. Let's see, 52 scrap. I could buy fuel or another power bar, but don't really need it right now. Let's see what we come across. As soon as you jump into the system, you receive a hail from a nearby civilian NG vessel. Their captain appears on the screen. Strange bug. Can you assist in debugging? Oh, let's listen to their problem. Malfunctioning. Mantis. Believe it is human. Will receive input only from humans. Let the human crew talk to it. The only blue human option in the game. Let's return them home. And let's see if they can take a look at our engines. Free engine upgrade. Nice. Totally didn't need that power bar then and there after all. Oh wait, that's not a power bar, that's actual engines. Okay, that's cool too. It's all good. I appreciate it. At the very least, it's a buffer. So you arrive at the long beacon with the FTL drive charged for the next sector and get another hull repair drone. So far this run, we've gotten a free defense 1, a free defense 2, a beam 1, and a hull repair. Heavy laser was free. I just, Yep, still hard mode. Okay. Okay, well, fair enough. You know, I feel like I'm learning a very valuable lesson here, game. We arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed for the Federation base war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" "I'll tell you who I am." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid along the way. Good luck." Well, there's the base. Alright. I am going to take a quick 3-minute break, get myself something to drink and stretch. Feel free to do the same as well, or not. I will not judge you. I probably will judge you. So be back in a few moments. Alright. I'm back. And I don't want to embarrass anyone by saying names, but you know who you are. I'm very disappointed in you. For shame. Okay. Let's see where we are power-wise. Okay, so that's almost everything powered, -4 for both defense drones. I can power up once. Potentially more. If we're lucky, we actually might come across a store to sell off the excess drones that we currently have. Unlikely, but wishful thinking. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapon system is charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's intervene and defend that outpost. Okay, you have hacking. I have a defense drone. You have 2 missiles. Okay. And a boarding ion drone. Okay, that's cool too. Oh, that is going to hit our weapons. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see, how do I want to play this? Because I have 2 missiles. I mean, I could actually activate the other drone, but I don't think it's necessary. It's okay if we take a few points of damage because we have the hull repair. I'm just thinking, is it more efficient to just repair damage with the hull repair or prevent incoming damage? But we also have cloaking. So let's go ahead and use that now. Alright. So we got 3 projectiles on their way there. Mind control the pilot, and let's target everything else at their weapon system. Okay. Now we're no longer in danger. I got that up fast. It's cool. Okay, now the timing's going to be flexed a little bit slower, so let's get them on their way. And let's try and actually take down hacking this time. Okay, so that's not going to interfere with the weapon system anymore. We'll cloak under the 2 missiles. It's unfortunate. Okay. The other thing I have going for me is that they should run out of their missiles pretty quickly. Alright. Now it looks like they're actually out of missiles right now. I can just wait for everything to get online, including our mind control. Ship breaks apart and we get 57 scrap. Outpost hails you. Those pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for help. And another 57 scrap. We don't want that jump. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be trying to go to this point. Okay. Well, let's go ahead, and so I don't forget, and get oxygen level 2 in case somehow their hacking gets through in phase 1 of the fight. Level 2 O2 will prevent us from dying from asphyxiation there. And let's get 2 more power so we can have everything online. And have currently 96 scrap to play around with. Rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Alright, you got boarders, you got some weapons there. Okay, only 1 missile, Vulcan in a burst. Okay, Mantis, go say hello to those nice visitors. Mind control the pilots. Oh, you shut down my defense drone. That's rude. Let's see. Eh. I mean, I could actually put up the other one, but... that's okay. Should be able to take out the weapon system now. FTL delay, trying to get away. Don't get away. 27 scrap and 2 fuel. Yeah, we're not going to accept that. Did I have cloaking up when I ate that missile? I probably did. Oh, I have so many toys. I forget to use them all. Alright, 59 scrap. Ooh, that's... oh, okay, no, this connects over here. I almost thought we would have to flag the flagship early. That would not be cool. Do I really need to take any more fights right now? I don't think so. We'll just make a beeline to make sure we don't dive. Federation ships are scarce in this region of space, despite a number of civilian space stations. You see a small bomber squadron engaged with some Federation scouts and quickly move in to assist. Alright, so let's see, mind control is no good, and you're going to have ridiculous amounts of evasion. But not a terribly frightening weapon system. So I'm actually going to try and go for the piloting first. Nope. Let's cloak under those 3 ion projectiles. Alright. No evasion. Take down that weapon system now. And be safe for the rest of the fight. Oops, hotkeyed my defense drone. The ship explodes and we get 51 scrap from that. Alright, let's go check to the base then. See, we arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. We hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help in the battle. Your mission holds the key to turn the tide of war. You prepare to face the flagship. Alright, we're going to risk it and actually take this jump over here and then come back to the base. Italian Federation fighters are fighting around a nearby moon with their carriers waiting in the distance. They must have encountered a rebel scout squadron. No scrap. Okay. Alright, so this is where we stand. So that's 4 power for our 2 drones. Full repair. Let's top off and get to full. We have 10 drone parts. Okay, so if we're using 2 drone parts for every fight, should be okay. Acceptable. Okay, so I guess now probably should put in. It's super tempting to get shields. Alright, so I could get level 4 shields. Or I could put in a bunch of buffer points. Have dodge for missiles, 2 power for this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that 4 shield. And off to fight the flagship now. Let's get that defense drone up. Get the other defense drone up. Okay, I'm gonna need a moment. A moment in which, even though it hacks a system that I've prepared to take for, it's the fact that it dodged both defense drones to hack my O2. I had 2 defense drones. Can't even right now. Alright, let's pump another oxygen into the O2 to get it back up. Might as well cloak now. Yeah, that is a potential problem, is they'll all actually both target the same missiles. Okay, and away goes that. Let's mind control the pilot. So opted to hit the cloaking because we should be relatively safe from the missile damage. So going for a shorter fight here. Now let's see if we can kill off some crew. Definitely got one. Let's crank the evasion all the way to full then. Thank you, defense drone. Cloak. Ooh, I forgot to go double oxygen there. Now my weapon's poorly timed that I actually might not hit here. Okay. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. Alright. So we took no damage. 48 scrap. Guess we can buy a power bar now. Alright, now we're going to actually sit and wait for the ship to come back to fight it. Not only will that set us up for a push-off strategy on Phase 3, but it saves us a drone part. Crucial drone part. Well, let's see, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crew remaining. We're gonna hopefully try and kill as many as we can during this phase. I will still go double defense drone, so we won't have to deal with the boarding. Again, helps with the missiles, and we can then cloak during the event where it fires off a bunch of burst lasers. My drone gets shot down again, and it's the same drone. Poor guy. Yes, I just showed more sympathy for a drone dying than my crew typically. But I like my drones. Alright, let's mind control the pilot. And we'll just target the shields as much as possible. Got a breach and down to level 1. Bring the defense drone back online then. Okay, let's try and kill all the crew we can. Three on the main ship remaining. Alright, cloak under the drones. Alright, and phase 2 done. Woohoo, 19 scrap. With 32 scrap, we could put a buffer point in cloaking or mind control. I'm gonna go mind control. So, an interesting aspect of the flagship fight is it actually gains engines in every section of the fight. So I think it has 2 in phase 1, 4 in phase 2, and then 6 in the final phase. So being able to mind control their pilot is pretty important. Well, no, not pretty important, but it's more keen to our strategy to get the shield down. But we're now going to put in the beam drone to also assist with that. Okay, so let's jump into the flagship fight. They shouldn't have that many boarders remaining anyways. And we have 2 mantis to fight off those that do come. But if something goes horribly, horribly wrong, we can always jump away and repair everything up with the hull repair. Alright, they have 3 crew left. Alright, so let's get the defense online, get the beam online, and try to finish this fight here. Alright, you mind controlled him. Indoors, alright. So, NG, you're going to leave. Mantis, go say hello. Alright. Let's just try and dodge these. They both hits and took down a weapon. And 1 in mind control. It's okay. Alright. Don't need the beam drone activated anymore. Get the hull laser back up. They should win their fights pretty soon. I just need to know who they mind control. So they mind controlled him. I'm going to allow him to be mind controlled. So that we can use ours on the pilot. But we will cloak under this. Alright, so... Go ahead and why don't you guys try and repair the mind control to level 2 just in case. I know. Maximize evasion again. Send in flak at the shields. Let's just go full on level 2 mind control. Our dodge didn't come back up, or our cloak didn't come back in time. That's okay. Less okay. $51 dodge, took 3 hits. Okay. Alright, well, now the missile system's down. Don't worry about that NG guy, or Zoltan. Just let's move your power to something more useful. Alright, so he's gonna fix that up. You guys can go help him repair the shields. as well get the beam drone up since it doesn't have any shields. And it appears the ship is also equipped with an advanced AI system. Now that the crew is dead, it has taken control. It's all good. And that's game.